Still on justice for Mobad. Justice for Mobad. Justice for Mobad. Some couple of days ago, it seems we started seeing some action and reactions on justice for Mobad. And like I've always said, whenever it seems justice for Mobad is dying down, like the flames of it, all of a sudden, something comes up. And at times, it comes with so much quarrel issues and shockers. And after that, there has always been one person, or let us say some couple of people with one person that benefit from it. Well, you might have a clue of what I'm talking about. That one person and some people, they benefit from it. They benefit from it financially, and majority are left hanging. I'm talking about those who are really putting their time, their money, their efforts, and everything. They benefit from it. They benefit from it. But those who are really sacrificing their everything into it, they are the ones that are left hanging, their mouth open, expecting it to be filled. And what are they expecting? Justice, closure. Let us know what's up. Let us know how far. Well, the table has been turned around this time around. It is the public, yes, those that have given their money, time, and effort into getting justice for a young man that could no longer speak. He cannot express himself anymore. Yes. Now, apart from this DNA that has been conducted, DNA conducted, DNA conducted. Who is the father of that little boy called Liam? I know majority are waiting to see results. The DNA conducted. Who is the father of that little boy called Liam? Also, is there going to be ever audio video showing what transpired in that house? Is there going to be anything? We are talking about young people who have nothing more, nothing else to do than to record. They record everything. They will record you before helping you. It's all about, let me record, let me be the first person to post it on my page, let me be this. We are talking about people who will record. And of course, CCTV. This will match the timing. And of course, in this case, family members. If you think that the family members of Mobad are telling you everything, the truth, now, no. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button. Let this blow your mind.
So after hanging out at the beach, there was a fight between maybe some guys, and we fought those guys. And then the next day, I and Sound like they landed in the hospital. Okay, so now I'm telling you about that day of the fight. Is different from the day we landed, or the day, the hospital day.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you about that day. That is the day of the fight. So the day of the fight is different from the day of the hospital. Sorry, I'm making sound like that. I'm just trying. Yeah. So
they feel you, and they feel you.
Yeah. So that day, then it means that there's a difference between the day she went to the house and the day the incident actually happened. Okay, so let's follow.
Go on with that.
Let's follow. Yeah.
It's very difficult for me to get to Nigeria. Why? And because my sister will not allow. And I asked Darusha, which is my brother, younger brother. Okay. Mobad Darusha was not really inside. They went hotel around that place.
Darusha was not inside. According to Folashade, Darosha, now, this is what I'm thinking. You know, say, everybody they go show now, you understand?
Yeah.
Maybe Darosha must have get babe, he get package. You
Yeah,
understand?
yes,
So you know, we
yeah.
carry a come that house.
Yes.
It already reason say made the baby go wait for her. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
As a sharp man, we in B.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
So
yes.
it could be that Darosha carry babe that night. You understand? Those are these boys where they go show bees.
Yeah,
Now it's soft for them be that.
They take away.
Oh, God bless you. Take away. This guy can kill me today. I would tell her, say, God bless you for taking away.
Yeah.
You know? So that day, let's go again.
Let's go.
Darosha cannot access. Darosha is
He's not in that.
Okay, does not live in the house.
He's not living in that house.
He's living close to the house.
He's not living close to. The day that thing happened, you know they are coming from show.
Yes.
The day that scene happened.
The day that thing happened.
We were coming from show.
We are coming from the show.
We go and rent
Okay.
hotel around that
around
place.
the place.
So Darusha, I questioned Darusha. We even had fight because we are talking about Mobad. Mobad was joined to pave way for
All of
the young ones.
Yeah.
Even if not for me.
Mm.
So I questioned Darusha. Darusha has much respect for me. I know he wouldn't lie to me. Likewise, Adura, but I don't have access to Adura. I questioned Darusha. Darusha, what happened?
Wait, this Adura that you don't have access to, who now have access to Adura?
I think it's her mom.
Just the mom.
And King White.
So
His mom.
look at Adura that day. Because when Wunmi come inside, that was the first thing she was fighting for was Mobad's phone.
That day. That's that day. That's that day.
When we come inside, that
when
day.
she was fighting for the phone. All right, let's go.
That day.
She was really fighting for it. And I called her. I said, don't give it that phone to Wunmi. I wanted to fight Wunmi that day. Because I said,
I wanted to fight Wunmi that day. You remember it was the next day that they buried Mobad.
It was, yes. That was on the 13th, I guess.
Yeah. So
Yes.
if they are referring to that day, it's
They are
the
talking
day of
about
the
the
incident.
12th. Yes, the
The day the thing happened.
yes.
No,
oh yeah, your husband just died. You come inside and started fighting for phone. Fighting for, please, I don't know what he's fighting the mother. You that just
Your husband
lost your.
You're saying something, Crocodile?
Yeah, that's headphones. Yeah.
Headphone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I want to go and confront. I confront so many people there that day. I fought with.
That day. So many people.
So many people that day.
People were much that day.
Exactly, because people were much
People
that
were
day.
much that day.
According to Baba got to them. And he saw
Baba saw a whole lot of
a lot of people that day.
that day.
That's on the 12th of September. Yeah, let's go.
That day.
So many. I fought with her sister, Auntie Karimo that day.
Okay.
I fought with.
I mean, you know what? She mentioned the name, because if she said something like a sister without mentioning the name, the sister is going to be like, no, that was this other person, this lady that Wunmi grew up with. She has this funny name. I don't know. She's going to refer it to someone else, but she did a good job she called out the name, like this is the person, like this person. She called out the person's name, so she knows exactly what she was doing, what she was saying, and that was why she
Dog
called.
Daddy.
Huh?
Dog Daddy.
Yeah.
And the time Damola and Yomi was having this arrest or no arrest, the Temi platform confirmed that fight of airport. That there was a fight between Wunmi and Damola, claiming Damola stole the airport. So the fight she was talking about, the Wunmi platform to confirm the fight.
That day. It's all about that day.
That day.
That day.
Now, Daddy York is to this now. There is that day, which is on the 12th of September, but there is that day, go. Aha. So because when that fight between when Karimo called this Mrs. Folashade, Karimo was like, which day? Is it the day that we met or the day that Mobad died? Go. You understand? So it's different. So that is the go day.
Okay, then. Now I get you. The day Mobad died, gone.
Yeah.
It's different from the day they met. Gone.
Exactly. Yes.
Hey,
because he said that day. Yeah, because he said that day go. Nobody was in the house.
No one was in the house. Yeah.
Hey.
No one was in the house. That's why I came. I was like,
yeah. So the go days when nobody was in the house.
We have two types of that day.
Thank you.
That day and that day gone.
And that day gone.
Exactly. So they were doing, because she was trying to blackmail or get Miss Folashade to recount or to retwist or to eat back her words on here, so she can record it and everybody can see. So Folashade, okay, is it the day that we met or the day go? Because the day we met, people were in the house, but the day go, there was nobody in the damn
in the house when he
So what's up, bro?
And was the day. That was the day that Prime Boy sent the message. Could it be the day Gogon was the day they told Prime Boy, don't come for that.
Don't come. Please don't come. Like it was like, please do not come.
And if you listen to the driver that I played before, the driver make it clear that Wunmi and Prime Boy did not have issue. In fact, Wunmi was trying to tell Mobad that, why are you fighting Prime Boy? According to the driver, at the point, the driver was, Mobad was saying, so it is Prime you are supporting now. If you listen to what I played.
Yes.
So there was no issue between Wunmi and Prime Boy.
And Prime Boy, yes.
On that show day.
So day.
But the next day that the Prime Boy now message, I want to come and get my bag. After many hours.
Yeah, because I think Prime Boy was trying to intercede on behalf of, let's just say Prime Boy was trying to douse the tension that day. That's the show day. So she should, the tension that was going between her and Mobad. So she should first kind of appreciate that, Prime Boy stepped in to try to calm the situation down. Now, when it's time for Prime Boy to come in to get his bag in the house, she's supposed to first of all say, Prime Boy, thanks for yesterday, or sorry for what happened yesterday. Or even if she doesn't say that, she has to respond in such a way that she shows that, Prime Boy, you know what, okay, just to show, but she was like, do not come. Not come. Because now she'll be like, I said it because Mo was angry, he doesn't want to see anybody and this and that, and that's what she's going to say, that he's most angry. But the response
Mr. Crocodile, are you forgetting the fact that it was actually Prime Boy that was alleged to have stabbed Mobad? To have fought Mobad, rather. None of that.
But we're hearing
he was even, please don't come, please.
Don't come, please. And if you don't come, please. And if you look at her history, she has a history of always trying to blame somebody immediately for an incident. So she
will remove herself.
So she did not even blame Prime Boy that Prime Boy, see what of course now for my friend, this and that. She not even saying, she did not even do anything to show that Prime Boy, she has any issue with Prime Boy at all. Meaning that Prime Boy was not the cause of any of her.
100%. Let's go. Look at what the Nigerian police refuse to do in this case. You guys are solving it. You're dotting the I's and you're crossing the T's. So from this woman alone, imagine this woman, saying this thing where you have good intelligent officers. They will add 1 + 1.
I don't know. Honorable, do you know that one of Baba's interview, she said, Auntie no one bear. But people were confused and saying, maybe Baba was talking about Yatunde. But now, Auntie Folashade said, I fought with Auntie Karimo on that day. On that day. So people were confused initially.
Baba did not know Karimo.
Exactly.
When Karima was there that day, Baba Olemokwe,
Baba wouldn't have known
Baba
that
wouldn't
she
know.
was the one.
You understand?
And-
Why?
Yeah.
Now let us go back to Karimo. So at what point did Karimo call from 8 to 2 p.m. at 2 a.m.?
I mean, she just be lying.
Ah, Karimo, I am a lava special. I am a lava.
Karima's Irolabi was come.
She lies. She
I like
lies.
the way Mr. Tazar used to call Kerry. Kerry. Eh? Now you ask yourself this question: where? Okay, who was she speaking with when Folashade said, "I fought her that day"? Oh yeah, let's go.
You just
Your husband
lost your husband.
Yeah.
I said, I want to go and confront. I confront so many people there that day. I fought with so many. I fought with her sister, Auntie Karimo, that day.
Wunmi's sister.
Yes,
Why did you fight with her?
because we just have a little misunderstanding. Maybe she doesn't know me or something like that. She have not seen me before.
Okay. Hold on. I mean, it makes sense for her not to know Miss Folashade because she came from the US. Aha, I don't say.
You know to say when she fly.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
understand. So
yeah,
apparently she did not arrive that day they met.
yes. So
Karimo has
maybe
been around before.
she's been around. Yeah, she's been around. She's on and around.
God. Karimo can Karimo be just sincere to everybody and just show us when they stamp her passport into the country?
No, I know she won't, man. She won't. Because she's lying all the while. She's been lying all the while. She has been lying.
I know.
That's been lying.
Did you not see a video where she said, "I saw blood. I saw the duvet with blood."
And he said it's just one drop, one more.
It was not. And not just that. You know what happened here? This lady Adike now went on her platform and she said, "Hold on, you said you were in the US, so it's impossible for you to have seen the blood." She said, "I saw it." She said, "Hold on, you were in the US when they washed the duvet." She said, "Mama Mobad washed it in front of me." That was it. Stop. They are recording. Oh my God. Every time I play that part, I laugh non-stop. Because
And you know the funniest thing here? If we really want to do this matter, even Kerimo should be back. Kerimo should be questioned.
Yes, of course, because
You
for
understand?
her,
And they need to check her passport.
Yes.
When did they stamp her in? Don't forget, in one of Wunmi's interview, she said, one other nurse slept overnight.
yes.
And but Karimo was saying in his past videos that she join gongon.
Yeah.
Abijota meet.
Yeah. So the Gongo day is different from because the Gongo day, nobody was in the house.
Nobody was in the house.
So it means Karimo is aware that Miss Folashade knows about the real day. You see, she's aware that. So it means that they also know that certain informations are out, and some people have maybe, in fact, some people may actually have some video evidence of what actually happened to Mobad that day. So that was why they infiltrated the movement with some of these, pieces of, trash.
Don't take it away. Don't take it away. As we are going on, let's connect this analysis with the group chat also. Don't let us. You understand? Let's have that group chat in our left ventricle as we are reasoning with. We're using our right ventricle to do this one.
Yes.
Because now, from this, we now understand. That asking same question that DMW was in that house also. Mobad did not belong to 30 billion G.
Okay.
Mobad was an ex-member of Malian.
He didn't join 30 BG. Instead,
he didn't join. You understand?
Maybe that's what they wanted him to do. They wanted him to leave Malian's house.
And according to Mario, DMW also followed them from Mobad house to the mug, to Ikorodu. So what was his interest for him to go all the way from Mobad's house to Ikorodu? So we need to ask that question as well.
I mean, for me, sometimes I think that for Cubana chief priest to be there to organize that kind of show, so Cubana and all those guys are like, the same kind of gang shit. So for them to be the one to bring Mobad in and all those kind of things, then something's not right. Even at the 9 minutes when Mobad was not even expecting to be at the club, they just called him on. They just called him into the show. So something is not just right, the chief priest thing.
Now, another surprising thing. In that group chat, I don't know, maybe you guys remember. They said that we are not concerned about waiting pie Mobad.
Autopsy.
No, there was one that they even said we are not concerned about waiting who pie Mobad. Who bully Mobad.
The bully. Yeah. They said they said it's not only by Mobad, but they insisted on the bully. The bully is actually the point that they want everyone to just happen, because they can easily blame the Malian record for the bully, and they can put Naira Marley as a scapegoat. They can say Naira Marley and Sam. You see, it's like this, right? In the game of power, there are thugs. They are just thugs. They have nothing to just do but just to snatch funds from people, sell drugs and stuff, and just do their thug shit. They are not interested. They don't really do the killing like that. But when some elite or some powerful persons or some elements who are powerful than them commit some act of treason or some act of murder or something, so they can just blame it on those thugs like that. And for people will just, since these guys are known as thugs, they'll just lynch them. They can be mobbed and be lynched.
But the funniest thing here, jokes apart, at a point in time I said, if Naira Marley, during that time where that rave was much, if Naira Marley was in the country, it would have been another story,
If Naira Marley was in Nigeria, then it would have been a case of Nigerians going to Naira Marley's place and people trying to burn his house, lynch him, people trying to lynch him. It's going to be like hurried all around. People will be, okay, this Naira Marley's hotel, let's go there, let's go and burn it. Okay, this is Naira Marley's house, this is Naira Marley's car, let's go there. To be like everybody, even some people in Nigeria will be like, okay, and abroad will be like, okay, this is Naira Marley's family house, and abroad people will go in there to stone them with eggs or do kind of things there. So it will be like a national and international embarrassment for him.
Yeah, and it was alleged that his dog was also pied as well when they went to his property.
Yes.
His dog was pied. So imagine if he was at home at that point, that would be the end of it for him.
Exactly. So Namadi said they took him in for his own protection. When he was given the YouTube, whole thing, revelation on YouTube, he said the police said they took him in for his own protection. I was like, for protection, you are innocent. Why were you taken in for 2 months? I said, wow, it might be true, because if he's in the let's say it could be given police protection. Like, it could be a better way. Like, you could be given a police protection and maybe kept somewhere where it is properly safeguarded and well secured. Not in the in the midst of criminals. But I was like, okay, there could be like this dark cloud with silver lining. Is at least if he's in a prison, at least he's in a secured area. He's not out there where someone can just shoot at his convoy or stone him or just hurt him or just do something against him. So they could. So the police may know that the whole cooking of the story about the bullying stuff was not actually what led to Mobad.
Okay. I played a video yesterday where they went to Akinboye's house, where one SDP governorship candidate in the last election, and we saw how police form a convoy, and they were going to go and do some little investigation about the house. We hold a lot of gadget equipment, and I was like, oh, really? So we can have police like this? But in the case of Mobad, it was never like that. Even to the point of exhuming that guy, it was unprofessional people that came to exhume Mobad. wearing three-quarter, no hand glove, no
Yes,
PPE,
they
nothing.
did not even clean up. They didn't even like cordon off the place and
And
even
you
clean
you
it
get
up.
and look at the
Just
kind
like
of
you
car
are,
they came
just
to
like you
exhume
are,
Mobad
yeah.
with.
It's just like you're exhuming maybe some dog or so. Even criminals are not exhumed in that
You
fashion.
Not like
understand?
a human being. It was more like an animal that was
Yeah,
buried.
that
That
was
was the
just
way they
buried.
treated
His
him.
blood was left there. The whole place was just like they just removed the body and just left the whole thing
Good
like that.
morning, my
No
brothers and
correct, it was
sisters.
not covered, not secured, not
Prince.
disinfected, not cordoned off, nothing, just like that. And that's not the right way. It's like they did it because maybe they were out of contempt. Maybe they were just forced to do it out of grudge. Let's just do this thing and just let everybody keep short. They don't.
Yeah.
The man wanted to do it like let's be official. Let's show this guy
Just,
respect.
good
Let's
morning.
not get
Just
sir.
do it to
Good morning,
calm
man.
everybody. Just do it to calm the everybody that was
To
agitated.
please people,
Yeah, let's just calm it.
then, so
Let's
that
just
they
do
will
it.
not be, because as of then, yeah, what I
Even
understand is that as of then, there were a whole lot of protests across the state in Nigeria. It was across state. And for them to manage it so that it doesn't go out of hand, then they need to take some steps that will calm the people down.
Yeah.
You understand? So
That's why
that's
they
why
get that corona inquest now, just to keep the tension in that.
To just keep people
They
because
know that there's nothing come out of that corona inquest. They know that one. They didn't
Yeah.
do that corona inquest for fact finding. No. They set it up for the police to raid in Lagos State.
Yeah, to
That
silence the
why
people,
you
yes.
people are fighting. We have set up corona inquest to find
Exactly.
this, to find that, so the tension will go down.
Sir,
So
the
that
coroner
was only
inquest,
the
in my
reason,
opinion,
just to
sir,
calm the tension.
the coroner inquest was set up, for the corporate to be able to eliminate all evidence. In my opinion, the coroner
Yeah.
inquest was set for all evidence to be cleared because
To be clear, yeah.
it took 2 years. So all those time while you are going to court, from court to court, they were busy doing the cleaning up. They were cleaning up the evidence. That was the reason for coroner inquest.
When you are talking about this Naira Marley and Davido, let me just chip in this. That time when Naira Marley first came to Nigeria to start his music business, he faced all this courts problem. Number one, Davido group, they don't want any rivalry. Any junior musician that want to grow up, they will not want it. And when Naira Marley came,
les ascertain, les tests,
ẹni sùúrù jẹ́ kí n ṣe máa bá ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ.
les ascertain.
Mi ascertain ẹ̀ bọ̀ jẹ́ kí n máa bá ọ̀rọ̀ ibi tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ dílé
Your
kan.
opinion ti yín nìyẹn, nǹkan tẹ́ yín rò nìyẹn.
Opinion mi nìyẹn. So now, when the boy established in Nigeria, they keep police that boy. They keep threatening him. They go to his house. He will run from the backyard. They want to assassinate him. He said he's not joining any courts. He refused to join any courts. But they thought that his music will never expand. But unfortunately,
That's why you call them more. You call them more. That's why.
It's true.
Honorable York,
Yeah, it's true. Because if you understand what happened between Davido and Peruzzi,
we never. So when they go up like that, the music started growing up, and they see how the music is going up, that is coming rivalry to some other artists, people in the same state. That's why Naira Marley go and buy dogs and put in the yard, because the threatening are very, very much. So when Mobad joined again, they know that what we think is not what we are seeing. No.
Prince, let me ask you a question, sir. I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Why do you think Mobad started immunization?
No, don't. You want me to jump? You want me to jump that my story, please?
Okay, I'm also sorry, in law.
So So when he joined that place, they saw that the Naira Marley music is growing, and there's nothing they can do. So Mobad joined. At the end of the day, the music still going up. And they can see the difference between the combination of Naira Marley and Mobad. These are the set of people went into Naira Marley to disorganize Mobad and Naira Marley.
Now, I have a different opinion about what you said.
So, when they started, the two, if you see those Mobad group and Naira Marley group, they are the same. They are in Naira Marley, they are in Mobad. When Mobad is going out from Naira Marley, he takes some people together with him.
Can I say something, sir? Can I say something, sir?
Say, okay.
When you understudy the kind of music the Malian does, and that is why I said I never agree with you. When you understudy the kind of music Naira does to the kind of music Davido does, there are two different styles.
It is you that listen to it also. People doesn't look at it like that. Okay, we are all artists pop.
Oh, hold on now. Let me land. Now, it doesn't make sense. You are not in my line. You are not in my style of music. And I will be beefing you. For me,
when Barrister when Barrister and collecting. Let us say we are at least at the when Barrister, wait, you will give your analysis. When Barrister and collecting were fighting, are they on the same track? When Sonny Ade and Obe were fighting, are they on the same track? When Ayinla Omowura and Balebai, are they on the same track? Not Haruna Shola, but Boko tó máa ń lu bí Gòjé kan báyìí. Olówóyọ̀. You know what we call they call Olówóyọ̀ and Ayinla Omowura? They are not on the same track.
Okay,
they are in the same Abeokuta.
Hold on, sir.
That is your
Hold on, sir. I stand to be corrected. When it comes to hip-hop music, secular music, you cannot relate that world with the Fuji and the Yoruba musician.
When Watu
on, sir.
and Bisiri were fighting,
hold on, sir.
are they on the same?
Baba Prince, hold on.
Land, let me land.
Don't go that route.
Let me land. Don't tell me nothing.
Honorable York, I'm not agree with you. That is your opinion. My opinion is different.
You've said your opinion now. It's
about that. You
have opinion. Now, when you study the kind of music Davido does, is totally different from what.
Tell me the name of the music he does.
Now, hold on, sir. Hold on. The pattern, they are not same. Now, when Naira Marley came to Nigeria, I don't see Naira Marley as somebody that will be scared. To my threatening. Me, I will not say Marley as that. As a matter of fact,
hearing it for the first time now.
Hold on, sir. As a matter of fact, you see the name Malians. Yeah? Malians on the other side, they might not belong to any loud confraternity. But I could bring out a picture when Mali was having an handshake, and that handshake is not normal handshake. You understand? And this is what I'm saying. For somebody that is a student, is a product of Peckham and has histories he has slept in the cell over 100 times. That person will now come to Nigeria and be scared. No, I don't see it that way. Mali gun, Mali gun motole la yara tieni. No be boy we be say they will carry tuga. They show we go the ponji. No be like that. Now omoni le on.
I'm not saying it's twice. What I'm saying is that they keep threatening him. They don't want
This what
to.
you're saying. You don't have evidence to that.
They don't want them to stay.
You are saying that, but there is no evidence to that.
What you two are saying, you don't have evidence of that.
How were they threatened? When were they threatened?
What you are saying, Honorable York, you don't have evidence of that.
Oh, it's in the public space.
I think we should continue our analysis.
What else you are saying? It is in the public space.
Has it got to where Sister Falashade said that I met my sister washing the script. In actual fact, it's all a script.
It's all
written by the Adebanjos.
It's a gigantic script written with
featuring
written by Iyabo Ojo is there, Tonto Dike is there, Karimosu is there.
Scripted by Adebanjos.
It was all scripted. It was all lies. That was why, if you're talking about the embalmment case, if you put the embalmment case on Adura will drop it on Darusha.
Adura actually dropped it in his interview. The one he did, he dropped it on Darusha.
On Darusha, if you drop that embalming, if you tighten the rope around Adura's neck around Darusha's neck on the embalming case, it's going to drop it on Karimo. Because that the Darusha's factor there. Darusha is covering also for Karimo. Because Darusha will not, that putting the salt on someone's, you put salt on someone's chest when you have directly walked on the body and you have that confidence.
Now, let me quickly say this, but all of us knew, according to Folashade, that Darusha did not sleep in the house. According to this interview, Darusha did not sleep in the house. But Darusha said something that we don't know why Shotubi, Magistrate Shotubi, decided to turn a blind eye in the concluded coroner inquest to Darusha's testimony. Darusha stated, and I quote, he received a call by 11 a.m. that Mobad was conversing.
I believe.
Yeah. Now, at a point in time, about to 12, he had another call that Mobad don't pay. And I told them that you'll be taking him to the hospital. Now, you now ask yourself, why did Shotubi did not see that?
He was taken out.
And in his recommendation, did not reflect that. When I read that CTC recommendation, verdict and all that, I felt that the verdict was prepared when they had the first batch of interview. So the other ones that came by, they just added there. They did not effect any change on the verdict and recommendation.
Honorable York, if the magistrates actually include, what's his name, Darusha's testimony where he said he was called, how do you expect her to conclude that it was the nurse that pied Mobad? How? Because it would be impossible.
In the CTC, it was Darusha's testimony was there.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
In our recommendation and verdict, it didn't show. Don't forget that there was 3 boys at about 3 a.m., according to the driver's testimony, I was looking for pharmacy. Sure. And in fact, that is why when we look at that document, we came to an agreement that within the critical thinkers back then, we said, no, this call for the judicial review. This matter is not, the verdict is not properly done. And we faulted everything. it was written. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Trying to
It's a
explain
big
is
deal.
that it would be impossible for her to insist that the nurse should be charged. If she had included that part in a recommendation, people would ask question that how could it be the nurse when Darisha had already said Mobad pie before the nurse arrived. So that would have contradicted
Okay,
final
let me
statement.
bust you. There's this thing, yeah. When Sanshitu was questioning the nurse, at a point in time, Sanshitu put it on the nurse that you pied Mobad. And the nurse said no. And the next question was, who did? And the nurse said, ask the wife. Do you know the funniest thing? When we were going through that thing, that was deleted from the CTC. That part
I heard it too. Was taken off.
was taken off. Why we clamor that nonsense they did must be reviewed. A whole lot.
And the slipshod performance of the son, you can anyway. I don't talk about those areas.
No, don't talk about it. Let's go on. Don't talk about it.
I've
Let's
not
go on.
seen it before. I don't want to talk about that one. But I thought with this guy, Anyan.
I don't know Anyan.
You don't know Anyan. You really need to find out about that Anyan.
Who is Anyan? What did he do?
He's Mobad's friend.
Was he in the house that day?
I don't know whether he's in the house when the thing happened, but he always.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. I don't know when he was in the house when the thing happened. You see. But I met
He
him
was in the house.
He was in the house. He said, yeah. I don't know if he was in the house when the thing happened. You see, bro. Miss Folashad, you see, it's like this. Too much information is no information if it's not analyzed. If the information is too much, if it's too overwhelming, then nobody can sit down. You have to be able to sit down, right?
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Do you know it's only for Lashade we've been talking for the past how many minutes? And look at the expose.
Look at it. It's just too. It's enough. Since Mobad passed away, that's what I'm saying. If there is too much trauma and there's too much disruption, arguments, more inciting fights amongst us and creating all this kind of distraction, the mind to be able to settle and focus on the real issue and sift out the case piece by piece, data by data, the mind will not be stable enough to be able to do it.
But normal in an ideal setting, we are not supposed to do the work of the police.
We are not supposed to be doing it. But at the same time, the reason why I said the but is because now that the foundation is destroyed, what should the righteous do?
Foundation, I don't get which foundation is this?
We're talking about now that the police, right? The police, the government, they are not up and doing, they are not up and coming.
That is why the family needs to sue the police. What are you telling me?
I wanted to also talk. I wanted to go that route.
Why did critical thinkers? Why do you people put the IG, the comedian? What the F?
Exactly.
That is why these niggas should be sued.
They need to be sued. Every
For
single
not doing the right thing.
including the governor of Lagos State.
100%.
The president.
That altered that statement that
Yes, exactly.
Somebody that swore on oath to protect life and property.
Yeah.
He's saying that. And somebody is asking you, why will you put their name in there? wanted Daru.
Yeah.
wanted Daru.
And that's
what's his name? Atiku took the federal government to court 13 times. He won the case. So why is Tinubu a big deal?
Because it is under his watch this is happening.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Under his watch this is happening. And
some nitwits, some low brainers that say Kilodeta la Karuka Tinubu si Wakaruka Kinikasi Wakaruka Kinikasi and weary. And weary bobo.
We should drag him.
Oh, please. I'm just
So you see, all those disruptions was because they don't want to us to have like this stable mind to be able to look into these issues so well and to analyze it and to take action based on the analysis that is being made. Because just only, let's say, less than 5 minutes or less than 10 minutes session watching Ms. Folashade give out this information out is enough to be able to sift out the data and understand what exactly was. Because she was saying something like, she's making reference to a particular day, and that day, that is the day when she went to the house, and that particular day when the incident happened. So it's that 2 different days entirely. You can continue.
Thank you very much. If you look at the way you're reasoning,
did not tally. All the statements.
Are we playing?
None of it added up.
And somebody is saying that why would they put the governor of a state? What a minute. Who should be protecting life? Who sworn on that oath? Their first duty is to protect life and property. And the person come out on the public and is saying that that statement is wrong from somebody that his primary assignment is to protect life and property.
It's even unethical as a governor for you to make such statement while you're supposed to protect the citizen you're governing, and you're out there saying Mobad. That's unethical, and honestly, it needs to be spanked in the butt.
Imagine. But it's sad. There are some things we know we cannot see. It's sad. Anyway.
Our face front you are new. Our face front you are.
We cannot cry more than the bereaved. Let's play.
Of course.
I fought with Ayan that day. Ayan mom was there. Ayan that day. I don't even know until I started fighting with him. They are not asking who am I. Somebody now was not telling them that, okay, it's Wunmi Mobad's sister. I said, who are you? Are you among our family that you are telling my sister not to do video? Do you want to get another mommy for mother for Mobad? So that is when he left.
Oh no. So Mobad was in the house. And she came on the live. Another person that should be put behind bars immediately is Mobad. For the fact that she was in the house. And in another interview, she said she did not follow Baba Mobad in. But you Wally already.
No, York, sorry, good morning. Good morning, department. Their time is they've already left with the body to the police station. I think that is what Folashade was trying to narrate there.
No. Mama 8070, please don't say that. You know why I say
video
the moment the body left that space, nobody will be in the house. 100%. Because they came to see that body. So, Folashade no mawa sofunwa time of event. Emma Barrow.
Yeah, and you also know that Ayan followed Baba Mobad to the police station. He was in the convoy that followed Mobad's dad to the police station and also to the morgue.
Who told now? There's one question you have never asked. Who told Dre that there was no money to do burial? And why did he press that money? That 2 million was another gimmick to bury Mobad hastily.
Yeah.
And when that money was dropped, it was stated for burial, you know. And Dre was monitoring the event how event unfold. Now somebody is now asking why would they put Dre name in the suit? Are you kidding? So who should we put? Say African television la magboruko esibedi.
Not only did he pay that money, he also went with them from Mobad's house all the way to Ikorodu.
Baba, let me say this, yeah? Let me say this. Because at the point in time we asked Baba Mobad, the day VDM, I was the one that sent that picture to Baba. The day VDM talked about that Dre guy, immediately I got that picture, I sent it to Baba, and I asked, Baba, please confirm. She need to 2 million, Lele. Immediately, Baba called and he said, Honorable, pictures there's of me here. And he to abound me. He confirmed the guy. Now, you're not getting why I was saying, I said this thing way back. I said, even Davido himself might not know what happened. But because if somebody is working with the presidency and he also has his own company, they will definitely identify him as, is an aide to the president before even knowing his company. But don't forget, DMW, Dre is also a CEO on his own. He's also a CEO on his own. So he must have acted in that capacity. He was acting without the knowledge of the video. 100%. Let's go on.
Get angry and left.
Why is he there with his mom on that day?
If you see,
Is Ayan mom staying in Lekki? Oh Lord, wow. Even that Ayan mom
is
even that Ayan mom, they're supposed to arrest Ayan mom. And
she's not supposed to be there because she's not the family. She's not supposed to. She's a mother to Mobad. She's not.
Yet 70. Oh, you can arrest Ayan. Go interrogate here. Talo suffer. Paolo Shego. Talo bedebe.
The Ayan factor will unravel a lot of things also. Okay, for example, at what point was there a brawl? Okay, because since Baba got into the house and took the body out of the house, I'm not sure the body returned back to the house, right?
100%.
Good. So, at what point was there a brawl between Ayan and Miss Folashade in the presence of Mobad's mom when she was trying
and the lawyer? Don't forget.
Yes.
Karimotu was in that house.
Yes, when she was trying to video, because I'm not sure Baba witnessed that brawl between Miss Folashade and Ayan.
No.
So it means that actually happened before Baba was in the house.
100%.
So Mobad's mom pretending to be in Ikorodu with Yatude to make it seem as though she got the call that Mobad was sick and was in the hospital, just like Baba Mobad, was a lie.
Okay, can we solve this puzzle? Can we just call Folashade and ask her the day she went there?
I mean,
everything is solved.
I mean, that could have been jackpot.
Everything is solved.
That's jackpot.
Mr. Tazan.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Mo ti wá bẹ ṣe máa pronounce Kerimo yẹn get ẹ báwo lẹ ṣe máa pè é.
Karamo.
Olójú Karamo wà nulẹ̀ yẹn níjọ́ tí fọ́ ẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And I say good morning to everyone on the panel. God bless you for bringing up this critical discussion at this time. I greet everyone in the comment section, the good people that have been paying attention to this matter. You see, I actually came up to implore us to look at that question, this question that you said we should ask Afolashade now. Which day were you at that house? Because in my thinking, it cannot be on Tuesday. Mobad already said, Ojo Monday ton pe mi. Ojo Monday ton mo yen ku. So Monday, they have been in that house on Monday. Taba add more. If we add it together with what one of the bloggers said, that Mobad used our eyes to see the corpse of the boy. So the critical question that the Nigerian police ought to be asking Afolashade now is, on what day did you visit that house? What day did you have a fight with Karamo? What day did you have an altercation with Ayan? What day did you stand up as Moba's sister to say, how could you say that my sister should not record? What day was it? What time? Because if the story that they told us, if we have to take them literally, then Afolashade could not have been in that house on Tuesday. She would have been in that house on Monday. So I agree with you. Let's call Afolashade. Let us tell the police, ask Afolashade, what day was it? What day was it that you were in that house? Baba Mobad and Mobad got to the house together. Where was Afolashade at this point? Where was she? So I agree with you and I support that move. Afolashade, could you please tell us what day was it that you were in that house? And then going back to those people that were listed in the document to be sued, perfectly. That is how it works. The president of Nigeria owes every citizen that duty of care, protection. You know, that's why he is president. That's why Sanwo-Olu is governor. That's his most important job, to protect lives. And when he failed in one, he ought to be called out. He ought to be called out. In a sane society, the next day after Sanwo-Olu made that infamous statement, he would have been gone. He would have been a former governor.
Welcome back. Now, as you can see, a lot is happening, and that was Mobad's auntie. That was Mobad's auntie, and many people have called for the arrest of every one of them. Every single one of them. Every one of them. They have skeletons in their cupboard. They are saying things that they are unwilling to say, so as not to, for example, let me explain. Let me buttress. So Mobad's so-called uncle, he definitely must have said some things, if not all, to his elder sister. He probably must have confided in her, like, auntie, sister, this is what I know. Sister, this is what I know. But I cannot say all of these things. I can't, because if we say this, this will come to light. If we say that, this will be exposed. And at the end of the day, the conclusion of the matter, according to Mobad's auntie, is this: the most important thing in life She said, and I quote, "Make sure nobody unalives you. Make sure that nobody deletes you. Make sure that you are not deleted. Make sure that regardless, it doesn't matter if you are the one that made a mistake or someone made the mistake or whatever. Just make sure that you have your life intact. Make sure nothing happens to that your life." Those are her words. Meaning, she has taken time to process a lot of things. She has processed a lot of things. And her conclusion is that it's quite unfortunate. I can't say some things because if I do, it will affect so many people. Now, in the interview with Very Dark Black Man, she expressed herself, as you can see. She's someone who can express. She knows how to go about whatever it is that she wants to say. To an extent, it seems she's literate. So she's able to gather her thoughts together and say what she needs to say. She said she spoke to her brother, and her brother, that is Darusha, the so-called uncle. Her brother gave her updates because she said, I said, wait, what can it be? Don't you know that Mobad is not supposed to go? This is someone that would have lifted the family in all the struggle of our life. This boy seems to be the one that God has placed, or somehow got the opportunity to take us out of that penury that we are in. Recall that Mobad's father said, when I saw that Darusha is, just busy wallowing in poverty and lack and not fulfilling whatever in his life, I asked him to go meet Mobad. Let it be a family thing. As a family, since Mobad is complaining of wickedness, let you guys should form, be like a formidable force. Move around together. Do what you need to do together. Stay together as a family. He felt by so there will be a kind of safety for Mobad. Mobad will see family members, people that he grew up with, and maybe this bullying thing will stop. He will have peace of mind and all of that. That was the plan. Like, be around family. Be around family. Cynthia is now a factor in all of this. According to him, he tried to separate, cut, remove, delete Cynthia. But no matter how much he tried to, Mobad always will go get Cynthia back. It now seems to be a kind of, now you might be thinking maybe Mobad too does not go see some of those spiritualists to help him here and there. It does, according to what we heard. The kind and type of spiritualist is what I don't know, but he goes to see some seers, something like that. So maybe he was told and he didn't listen. Maybe he didn't pay attention. Maybe he refused, because it's one thing for you to be told, it's one thing for you to listen. After all, they've been told long before Mobad became known. Avoid this girl. They didn't say avoid women. They made it clear to him who he must avoid. They made it clear. You have to avoid this particular person. Avoid. 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 Avoid this particular individual. Mobad refused to avoid, refused to cut off from Cynthia. Rather, he continued the relationship, and what came out of it is what we are all looking at right now. He continued the relationship. He didn't stop. No, he didn't pause the relationship. He went on and on and on and on with Cynthia. There's a lot that we can say about this justice for Mobad thing and the life, but blaming Mobad will not bring answers, but we can only learn from some of the mistakes that we have observed as living humans. We can only learn from it. But blaming him, yes, maybe we might be like, oh, this is what he should have done. But the thing is that majority, if given the, if you are also a player in this, or this scenario, you are in it, you might not be able to. The only thing is for us to educate ourselves enough, and also wish, hope, pray that when we are in certain circumstances, we'll be able to have the ability to make tough decisions and also know how to separate ourselves from bullshit, separate ourselves from what will harm us, separate ourselves from what will cause us chaos in life. If Mobad had done the needful, maybe it won't be where he is today. Also, the parents of Mobad, what have we learned? What have we learned from their mistakes? Have we learned anything? What should be and what should not be? What we should joke with and what we should not joke with. I'm sure you must have learned one or two things from me, because everything at the end of the day, it's a huge, big lesson. A huge, big lesson. Something to learn from. I, for one, I have learned a lot so far on this journey of justice for Mobad. What have you learned? Drop your comments. Drop your comments about it. What have you learned so far? Is there something that you have picked on, gleaned in all of this? We can continue to hear Mobad's auntie speak, and some little bit of cover up here and there. Everyone trying to sound like they are truthful, they are not liars. We can go on and on and on and on. We can go on and on listening to them. Everyone definitely is going to speak and sound. Of course, nobody's going to say, oh, this is what I did, this is how I did it, this is what I'm not supposed to do. Okay, I made a mistake. Please fault me. No, not at all. Everyone will come up with stories that will best suit them, something to cover up, something to make them appear saints. You know? Something like that. Something to make them appear like saints, or I'm not a sinner. I've not done anything. Cynthia will not come and tell you this is what she... No, she won't. She will not even tell you one bit that the injury Mobad had prior to the show was caused by her. No, she won't. She will hide everything that could lead her to jail. Same with siblings of Mobad, so-called uncle. They will not divulge certain information that they believe if they do and point fingers to certain persons, like let's say Cynthia or anybody, they know that that person also has some information, and that person will put it all out there. Meaning, all of them have a hand somehow, little bits here and there. It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter.